Okay, so our good sis, Madam Joyce, has made another statement that's had a lot of reaction. This time she was saying, she's very quite cute and fresh-faced, she was saying that on her podcast that people saying that basically when white men like black women and calling it a fetish, it's derogatory. And why does it have to be a fetish? Why can't it just be that they like black women?
I don't like it when somebody says that somebody has a black woman. I think it's incredibly derogatory and I'm not receiving it anymore. When a guy has like a real like and taste for a black woman, they will refer to it as a black woman fetish. But if somebody really likes blondes or browns, they will never say it's a brown haired fetish or a blonde hair fetish. Why is it weird or a taboo or a fetish that somebody has a desire for black women? You're valid in how you feel. We look good. The skin is glistening. The dark skin complexion is glowing. You are not wrong. The thighs is thick, the ass is fat, and the breast is bouncing. You are not wrong to feel a when you see me. Are you surprised that a man is vocally loud about how attracted he is to you? Are we that damaged? Has society made us feel that we're that foreign to appreciation? So the next time a man comes to you and tells you that he finds you so he finds black women incredible, you better say, duh.
It must be a microcosm of discussion, really, that sometimes, or a lot of the time, it ends up being that's a fetish why you like that black girl, especially
right,
if they're
just
outside
because you just
of the
like
race.
black girls.
Yeah, it's because you've got a fetish. If you're outside, because she didn't necessarily always specify, but I'm taking it also to extra mean that, yes, if you're outside the race and you date black women, you've got a fetish rather than you just like black women.
Then it's your preference.
Can we discern this?
I don't know about the word fetish, but I do find it odd when anybody doesn't date their own race.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm a part of
way
that
around.
Yeah.
camp. Yeah. But I don't know if is it a fetish? Because to me, a fetish is, you can tell when that person they just covet like the skin color. So everything is like chocolate. And, you know, there's a language that they use. It's not about you as a person. It's just your aesthetic but then people can do that normally.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something that is just heaped at black women though, like from somebody outside.
I mean, I'm sure not, but
sure.
she's speaking from our camp, and because it's a lot, you know, a lot of dating things are around black women, especially like you don't really hear. And we're not in those groups. I'm not Asian or East Asian or any other ethnicity, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to hear the echo chamber of our world, and it is a lot that it starts to go into you're just fetishizing.
Some men do though.
Some men
Definitely do. There's it's a sitcom, but it must be based on reality. It must happen here. But there's this sitcom on Netflix, and it's about Indigenous people in Canada. Like they're in northern Canada, and this woman starts seeing this guy, and he literally is obsessed with the fact that she's Indigenous, and like she goes to his house, and it's covered in like Indigenous.
Yeah,
art.
see, that's when
you
you
know,
fetish.
that's a fetish,
You
isn't it?
he needed the partner to go
Yes.
with the house that he has created.
Yes.
to wheel her out every so often.
Yes.
My wife's Indigenous, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And you don't ever want to be with that partner.
No.
All those white men, because we've had a guest before, I'm not going to say her name, but we have had a guest before,
Yeah.
and she said that she dated a white guy, and then after they did whatever they did, he was like to her, something about my family have got slavery and some
Yeah.
shit like that.
And it's just...
That's a bit weird.
It's a bit mad. And I think if I don't date outside my race, so I don't know, but there would be a series of checklists that if I were to, why are you with me, fam? But then also, sometimes you get that within your own community because sometimes it's like you can see the wheels turning, like, I'm with you and you're dark skin and you're dark skin and you're dark
Or
skin.
I'm with you because you're light skin and you're light skin.
No,
and you're
I'm
light
talking about
skin.
my experience. Like, when you're dark skin and you're dark skin and and you're chocolate and you're my queen and da-da, and it's like...
Nefertiti.
Yeah, it starts going into all of that. And then it's like, well, I have to now act like Joan of Arc and I've got to be regal. And if I say motherfucker and get all swearing
don't
Larry...
do that.
Yeah, you
Don't
shouldn't
swear.
do that.
You don't look like a girl that swears.
I can't stand that talk.
That's what I'm saying. And obviously, yes, being fetishized for being like, that's the flip side.
No, but all of it,
Yeah.
being fetishized at all, it's
Yeah.
like, it's weird to me. It is. Just if you like someone, you like them, innit? But
So then-
I'm always concerned when someone says I only or I like because. What do you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the wording, isn't it?
It's the wording.
It is that I only date this, or when you see that they're really grabalicious to a specific type of woman.
Yes.
Like it's just overly sexual. That's when I would be like, okay, you're just fetishizing that woman. Not a preference, because I do think there are some people that they just have a liking for a certain type of woman. That's different. I think it's when it's all sexual and that's all they ever see. It's literally like, oh, look at her skin, look at her bum, look at her tits. It's that.
But then what if you
That's when
really
it's too much.
just do like that? Like, there's nothing you can't help it. Like, everything, like, oh my God. It's just everything and I need it. And like, that's what you want. Like,
Therapy. You need to speak to somebody.
No, but what if it's like, if it doesn't affect people? If it's not negative, is it okay? Like, okay.
But there's something behind it.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with you in terms of therapy.
Oh, yeah,
Because
help.
there's definitely,
break it down.
what is the reason why you must have a strong black woman if you're a small white man? Like, what's the reason behind it?
Yeah,
But then when women are like, he's got to be 6 foot and over.
Oh, piss off.
That's sensitive. Let's unpack it.
That is not the same
Of course
thing.
it is. If a
It's
woman's
not the same
why
thing.
is it if a man's like,
because you can be.
if a white man's like, she has to be so dark and this kind of shape, this is what I love. I really love this about him. And then a woman is like, if he's not 6'5", it's a wrap, and they have to be 6'5", have to be 6'5".
I still think that's a problem, though.
Is it?
That's still a problem. Like, it has to be 6. No. As
Because
Oprah
it has
said,
to be tall.
your husband may not
You
come
see,
in the package that you want.
no, wait, did you see that? Did you see what she just did
Yeah,
there?
you're trying to throw it.
You're really trying to get onto this height thing, innit?
Yeah,
Because
Okay, a beard
saying
gang.
he
A
has
white
to
beard
be
gang. Yes, I'm a
saying he
beard.
has to be 6 foot is not the same as saying he has to be tall. It's like there's a range, isn't there?
Yeah.
You don't have to be 6
But
foot.
then tall is a thing, because if okay, let's take away the numbers and let's take away skin tone. If the man says it has to be dark skin, well, maybe there's not like a level of dark skin. Let's just keep it like that, equal then.
Yeah. Preference.
So there's preference.
Preference.
So what's the difference between preference and
When it turns to purely sexual.
Yeah.
Oh, is fetishizing only around sex?
That's generally like what it is, yeah.
No,
a fetish.
because
It's like
do you
it's
think
just-
that only is fetish attached to sex? Not necessarily.
That's what I thought.
Do you think? I don't know.
I kinda
don't
do.
know.
Yeah, I thought it was literally around. That's how you see them. You objectify them. You're only seeing
Yeah.
them as an object. So a sexual object or arm candy object, but they complete you, and you don't see them for who they are. So it isn't about their mind. It's not about their personality. It's literally about their aesthetics and how they fit in. It's like having a handbag.
yes.
And a human can't be a handbag. Or a piece that you wheel out to your brethren and be like, look at my
Agreed.
that might not be
Because
sexual,
imagine if
though.
you're
That might not be
imagine if you're might not be sexual, because you could actually have somebody who's let's say they're an ally, right? And there's so much of an ally that they have to have the blackest, and I mean like straight off of the boat
Yes.
type of Caribbean, African, doesn't matter, but whoever it is that they can find, they've got to be the most
really authentic.
that's the word I was searching for. The most authentically black person they could find. That's a problem. And it might not necessarily be about how sexually attracted they are to them, but about what they represent.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm with this person.
So I can't be racist.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Okay.
a problem.
Have you ever been fetishized? Do you think?
I don't think
No.
so. Although the only white guy that I did speak to until he got really violent over the phone. He wasn't violent to me.
Oh.
I was in Luton. He was in Camden on the
Oh,
phone. And he mashed up the phone. And I was like, stereotype. He had all black brethren. So, he was one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't know if I have. Well, I've never dated outside, so I don't know if anyone within my own community has fetishized me. I don't know.
No.
I don't know, like, not verbally. I mean,
You don't get... Because with a batty like yours, I would have thought...
to be fair, okay.
Surely.
I reckon you have.
No, but that is, no. Guys, take time, because you're basically saying that someone's only been with me because my
No,
bum
I'm just, not even that they've been with you. I'm talking about even just words. I would have just thought that just your form in itself,
Yes.
would
Someone would say
attract
some
that
shit.
type of energy.
I mean, sure. Like your
Someone
bum bum.
yeah.
But then it's like,
Some
but
shit.
then that could be like, I like
wanna
bums.
Spank it.
Yeah,
Bend
that's
over
our
for me.
That type of chat.
It's so round. I just want to put my face in it.
I mean, if anyone said that to me like that, I don't mind. Man just wants to put his face in it. Like, there's certain times, you're like, raw, David Bellamy, let's get inside the bum bum.
Let me smack that
Smack that
arse.
arse. No.
Or if someone was like, I bet you like your arse smacked.
I mean, if you say it the right way.
I like my arse smacked, but,
But you know what I'm
there's
saying?
ways to say it, isn't there?
I mean, I've had guys flirt about my bottom, but then to be on me and make me feel like, okay, you literally are only on me because of my bum. I've not had that level of direct.
Okay. Don't worry.
This is why I want you.
They're coming.
I mean,
The bigger we
I don't
get,
want
the
them.
more those guys are going to start.